another version of Earth Ball that is amazing to me that people totally invented is you've got this 6-foot-high ball. It's pretty heavy. And people discovered that if they get on their back and put their feet underneath it, they can kick it straight up in the air. And then the deal gets to be, how high can you kick it? But then another bunch of people gather around them to be sure that no matter how high they kick it, it doesn't go out and fall on the ground. And spontaneously, there becomes this flame of a kind of a fountain of earth ball going up and down for hours. And the deal is to keep the ball up. And the people underneath kicking it up all in unison, 1, 2, 3, they get exhausted pretty quick. But by then, the people who've come over to see the weird thing going on have gotten sucked into the game. When somebody is totally losing it on the ground, somebody else fills in. So an interesting earth ball game would be to have maybe 2 earth balls, maybe more. Start with 2. And they start in antipodes, opposite sides of the earth. And the deal is that they will progress around the earth in opposite directions. Maybe they start like this, and ideally pass each other. And whoever gets to the same point, having gone all the way around the world, and you'd have some rules about you can't use airplanes and stuff like that. But you've got to keep it in the air the whole time. People have got to personally hold up this heavy earth the whole time. And if they're standing on a ship, they're standing on a ship. And there's television, there's all the other stuff, and maybe neither team will win. Maybe they drop the ball, or maybe one actually does come out ahead. But it's an epic thing that everybody gets to watch. That's one go.
I love that. I mean, it's metaphorical without being obnoxiously full of content and you have to do this. I mean, it's sort of instilling that like we were saying, this irrational myth that the earth is on our shoulders. Mm-hmm. To sort of instill that.
Yeah.
That
Atlas didn't Shrugged, we'd call it.
Yeah. That sounds controversial.
How would you do the game, and then we'll wind up here?
Okay.
How would you do that?
Oh, how would I do that game? That particular game?
The Earth game, yeah.
The Earth game. Well, I mean, actually, I was really struck by your idea of your visualization of the ball going up and down. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the Olympics are something interesting to reference because that idea of the Olympic flame to keep going. And like, what would it mean to come and relieve somebody in the circle, right? Mm-hmm. And how big could you make the circle, and how many balls could you keep going? And it's almost like having the long now clock in the desert. Could you put something like this in a desert somewhere, and this becomes its own kind of mecca or pilgrimage for people who want to, experience taking care of the earth? And
there's an infinite game that they can go and join for a period of time, just like having a lifetime on the real earth.
Yeah, I like it. All right, we're in. I'll see you next week for the first design meeting.